What's up, YouTube? Welcome back for another lesson on Python. And in the previous lesson, I taught you people the Hello World program, and I also gave you a small glimpse of how Python will work with all the arithmetic operations. Now, in this lesson, we would look a little bit more further uh, on the few concepts of Python. Uh, let's do a complicated program and let's see whether we get the output as expected. First, let me just go ahead and type the program, and then I would explain you the structure of what exactly has happened. Okay, so as I've told you before, that this is the Python shell. So in Python shell, without any ado, let's just get started. All right. So if you see the first error which says that syntax error, unexpected indent, what exactly mean is, if you would have noticed, I left a space over here and then I typed a is equal to int of 2. Now in Python you need to be correct with your indents. So for this you need to go through the document, or I would do another video where I would explain to you how indenting works. Now just get an idea where the flow of Python code should be like one after the other without any movement from left to right. So that's the reason I got the error on the first line. Then if you would have noticed, uh, I typed a is equal to int of 2, which means int means, like I said in my previous video, everything is stored as a string. But over here, since the reason I've typed int of 2, which means this is the value 2 is integer and it is getting stored in a. So that's what I did over here. But then now what I did was a is equal to int of 2.0. As you know, in programming language, it's supposed to be wrong and I was supposed to put float instead of int, but I did put int because when I put 2 any value or any float value, it'll automatically convert to an integer. So that's the reason I typed 2.0. And furthermore, if you have a look at b, where I've typed b is equal to float of 2, now what actually happens is this is an integer value which will automatically be converted to a float, which would be 2.0. So now if I type a is equal to int of 2.4, that will automatically convert to a is equal to 2. Any value greater than 5 would convert to 3, and any value lesser than 5.5 will convert to 2. So that's the reason I just showed you how the conversion is done over here. And then finally what I did was I took another variable AB and I did a multiplication where A into B into A is stored into AB. Then I printed AB, which I got 8.0. If you see, I've got it in the value of a float. Now this float, I tried to divide it by 0, where AB I divided by 0, for which I got an error. Float division by 0. That's the because you cannot divide anything by 0. And yeah, so after that, what I did, I tried another arithmetic operation where CD is equal to AB plus 79, where the value of AB, as we know, is 8.0, and then when I added 79 to it, I got 87. So that's pretty much it. So I was just playing around to show you how int is converted, even though it's a float value, and how a float is converted when an int value is being given. So you have got a basic idea of how int and float works. This is pretty much it. And one more thing which I did in the last video and which I ought to tell you in this video is a simple method which you could use for exiting the Python is just type exit off, and it just gives you this prompt where it says the program is still running and do you want to kill it. So you could just click OK and kill it. But yeah, I would prefer you people, I would tell you people that you would actually start coding and you could get a bit of practice and a glimpse of how Python works. Maybe type a very simple program where you need to find the greatest of the two numbers, which I would do in my further videos. Or you could find the sum of two numbers, or find the uh, um, yeah, so basically some should be the program which you people should work with first, because it's one of the easiest program. Even though I haven't done it exactly sum of two numbers, you could start working on the program, get back to this program, get the clues of what I have done, and then start building the program. If you have any doubts, you could again later come back and check with this program. Or if you're still not able to figure out how to find the sum of two numbers, you could just leave it down in the comment section below, and I would love to reply back to you. And before I conclude, please like this video, please share it.